Good evening, and welcome to this brief journey through the rise and fall of a once-beloved British airline, Monarch. From its humble beginnings to becoming one of the UK's favorite carriers, and finally to its unfortunate collapse, this is the story of Monarch Airlines. Monarch Airlines was founded in 1967 by Bill Hodgson and Don Peacock, two former directors of British Eagle International Airlines. The airline's first flight took to the skies in April 1968 from London Luton Airport, targeting the growing demand for affordable European package holidays. Monarch quickly became known for serving middle-class families, offering a more accessible air travel experience when flying was still something of a luxury. Over the years, Monarch expanded its fleet, transitioning from turboprops to jet aircraft like the Boeing 720B and later the Boeing 737, embracing the jet age with open wings. By the early 2000s, Monarch had grown into a significant player in the UK's travel industry, operating both scheduled and charter flights to leisure destinations. In 2004, they shifted to a low-cost model to compete with emerging budget carriers like EasyJet and Ryanair, further broadening their customer base. However, the skies weren't always clear for Monarch. The airline faced numerous headwinds. The 2015 terrorist attacks in Tunisia and Egypt, which were key destinations for Monarch, severely impacted the number of tourists willing to travel there. The subsequent drop in demand was a financial blow. The Brexit referendum in 2016 further complicated matters. The depreciation of the British pound increased fuel costs for Monarch, whose expenses were largely dollar-denominated, while simultaneously reducing the purchasing power of UK holidaymakers. This led to a fierce price war among airlines, squeezing Monarch's profit margins to unsustainable levels. By late 2017, Monarch found itself in dire straits. Despite attempts to restructure and secure new funding, the airline couldn't recover from the combined pressures of market competition, currency fluctuations, and geopolitical events. On the 2nd of October 2017, Monarch Airlines officially ceased trading, marking the largest airline collapse in UK history at that time. More than 110,000 passengers were stranded abroad, leading to the UK's largest peacetime repatriation effort. The collapse affected nearly 860,000 customers who had future bookings and resulted in the loss of around 2,000 jobs. The administration was handled by KPMG, with no viable offers for the airline as a whole, though some assets like landing slots were of interest to competitors like EasyJet. The story of Monarch Airlines serves as a cautionary tale in the aviation industry, highlighting how external shocks and fierce competition can bring down even established companies. The legacy of Monarch lives on through the memories of those who flew with them, and the yellow and black livery that once dotted the European skies. Thank you for joining us in this recount of Monarch's journey from takeoff to its final landing.